We're joining you live from Eastwood High School here in the second inning of the 6A baseball game between the Eastwood Troopers and the Coronado T-Birds. The T-Birds went 1-2-3 in the top half, one strikeout and two groundouts, and the Troopers plated 4 runs early on in the first. I'm alongside Jace Molden, who'll be our color commentary for tonight,
What's going on?
as Isaac Herrera is on the mound. He deals low and away. Rene Gutierrez at bat, and will take another ball and go up 3-0. Herrera really missing low right now.
Yeah, he really is. It's a little scary, you know.
Yeah, definitely, especially after you have a leadoff single and then now a leadoff walk. You got 2 on. And definitely the time he spent in the dugout could be a factor, because he did spend a lot of time. His catcher, Ethan Rivera, will come out and talk to him. Herrera will find the strike zone for the first time this inning after a hit in 4 straight balls.
And, you know, he's put himself in quite a bad situation. He's got 2 on base, none away.
As they will try a pick to first, and it is close, but it will not get the call. Definitely could have gone both ways on that pick over to first. And Isaac Herrera has really been the ace for the Troopers all through the season. Mainly pitched the Friday games, meaning the closing games. As the score was wrong, so it is 2-0 in the count. 0-2 in the count. Herrera finding himself above, more than likely going to waste a pitch here and try to get him chasing, as he gets his second strikeout of the ball game and the first out of the inning.
Hey, that's a good way to bounce back, especially after letting 2 on base with no outs. Way to get an out. Make the inning easier on himself.
Yeah, you definitely got to find any way possible to get an out there, especially when you're down in the count early on. You let 2 on. You just got to find the strike zone.
Yeah, you really do. Once you get that first strike going and you start heating up, things get easier.
As a pass ball, and he will be safe at the throw over to third. Again, one of those calls that could have gone either way. As Ivan Macias is behind the plate tonight for the Troopers. 1-1 count here. As Salcedo swings and misses for his second strike. Herrera sets, and he deals, and it will be a ball and even up the count at 2-2. As he fouls off and battles through it, count will stay 2-2 with runners on third and second and 1 out. Once again, the Trailblazers trail 4-0 after the Troopers plated 4 runs in the first inning. And Herrera gets his second strikeout of the inning. Now with 2 outs, the Troopers can get out of this with no damage done.
Yeah, and I think it'll be really big for him to get out of this inning with no damage done. You know, once he bounces back from this, he'll be able to go and, you know, maybe warm up a little, get ready for the next inning.
Yeah, definitely lets 2 on. First 2 batters he lets on, one with a single and one with the strikeout, one with the walk, and now up in the count on his 5th batter of the inning. And it will be an elevated fastball called for a strike. As Herrera pitches from the mound, up 0-2 in the count with 2 outs. He'll go back, but a little higher than the last one, and we'll get 1 ball, 2 strikes now in the count. As they'll dish another ball low and away. I feel like Isaac has really had the control early on, but just kind of lost them late in the count. So they go up, goes up 0-2, maybe waste a pitch here and there, kind of doesn't regain his potential as he loads up the count now, 3-2. And it'll be fouled out of play. And he fouls off another one.
He's battling, man. He's trying to stay in it.
Definitely trying to stay in it with 2 runners in scoring position. Really time to strike for them here is you let 4 runs in the bottom of the first, so you got to try to knock away as early as you can.
Yeah, and I think it'd be really big here. Oh.
As a line drive up the middle will get 1 in, and they will hold the runner at third as a almost perfect throw comes in for center field. But the T-Birds will plate 1 here in the top of the second.
Yeah, and that was a real good hit. I think the shortstop lost that one in the sun.
Yeah, and Herrera really tried to go back to that elevated fastball he got for that second strike, but he was ready for that one there on that 3-2 count.
Yeah, you're right, and I think a strikeout would have been really big there for him. Would have given him the confidence to go some more innings and not give up any more runs.
And that will be the second swinging strike. And that will do it. As Isaac Herrera strikes out the inning, but the Troopers do allow 1 on 2 hits and 1 walk. Troopers still lead 4-1 at the mid of the second. As Isaiah Corona steps into the plate and takes the first one for strike one. And he winds and he deals, and no good. Fastball misses high.
And you know, I
As
noticed
the
early
count
on,
is 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-1, correction, sorry.
and I noticed early on that this pitcher has pretty good control.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think control or anything was a problem. I think it was more of the Eastwood just putting the bat on the ball.
Yeah, I agree completely with you.
Yeah, and I would say there was really nothing he could have done. Maybe more, a little improvement on the defensive positioning, but really nothing they could have done in that first inning to really stop any of the runs that came across.
No, I don't think there's anything you can do when the bat is hot,
Yeah,
especially for Eastwood.
as the count is 3-1. Fastball elevated and gets him to swing for a 3-2 count. And it's a ground ball to second. We'll throw it over to first, and that will be the first out of the inning. As Ethan Rivera will come back up to bat for the Troopers as the leadoff hitter. In his last at-bat, he was hit by pitch.
And you know, I think Ethan Revere is a special player, man. He's got a lot of pop in his bat. He's also very fast. And I think it's just a good mixture on the offensive end.
Definitely plays a great leadoff role, has the bat working, and has the speed if you want to lay down a bunt as your first batter, or you just want a guy on that could get a base or two.
Yeah, and in the first inning, he actually had a steal. He's very quick. I love him as a base runner, and I think you're right. He's a good leadoff hitter.
As he fouls off the second pitch and is down 0-2. As the elevated fastball misses for the first ball. Tonight is also senior night for the Troopers, so at the conclusion of the ball game, we'll have our senior night ceremonies. As a changeup left over the plate will be grounded out, and once again, a 4-3 for the second out of the inning. As Isaac Herrera steps in the plate for his second at-bat. His last at-bat ended in a strikeout. And the first pitch will miss inside. And that will get the top part of the box there and be the first strike of this at-bat. As that ball misses low. And I don't know if you knew this, Jace, but tonight's game was almost not played because of the wind right now, as it is blowing mildly strong right now, but earlier in the day, kind of had a wind advisory, and this game was almost not played. Oh, as a foul ball is why is Isaac always hurting people? That was a As you guys couldn't see it on the stream, but Carlos Herrera took one straight off the elbow off Isaac Herrera's foul ball. That was a little moment there. And thank you to Oscar Ariano, our athletic trainer on staff tonight.
Always doing a great job to keep everybody feeling good.
As Isaac Herrera lasers one past the second baseman, and the Troopers will get a hit here in the bottom frame of the second.
Yeah, and I think that'll make up for the elbow hit earlier.
Yeah, if you're going to hit your teammate, you at least got to get on base after you do that.
And that's exactly what he did with a nice shot out there. Gets right past the second baseman, and he gets on first.
As Carlos Herrera will step up to the plate with 2 outs and a runner on first here in the bottom of the second. And he pitches, and it will be a pass ball, and Herrera will take second.
Sliding under the glove.
Correction, Aiden Wante, I believe, is pinch running now. Yes, it is Aiden Wante pinch running for Isaac Herrera, so Wante will not get the credit for the steal because he scored a pass ball, but definitely still a heads-up play. As Carlos Herrera takes one up the middle, and it will score Wante, and the Troopers will expand their lead by 1 here.
And that was a good RBI single right there. Great contact, right past the shortstop.
Yeah, definitely. He's going to take that outside pitch, and he's just going to drive it up the field for a line, or more a ground ball up the middle.
Whatever it was, got the job done.
As Carlos Herrera will take second and a stolen base. One ball, no strikes. The pitch is fouled off, and we're gonna even the count 1-1. As the breaking ball gets some swing for strike 2. Yeah, that breaking ball has really been deadly tonight.
Yeah, it's really gotten him. It's got a lot of movement on it, and it's hard to hit.
Especially in that first inning. That first inning, we really saw a lot of swing and misses early on that breaking ball, and then a 2-run double was let up by the breaking ball as Carlos Herrera will be gunned out on his way from second to third, and that will end the inning for the Troopers. But the Troopers get one across on 2 hits and 1 RBI. As the leadoff Christian Ramos will step into the plate again for his second at-bat. Herrera still on the mound here for the Troopers in the top of the third. as he misses high. And misses down low. As Herrera delivers and misses a bit inside, and 3-0. And he gets the call on the lower third of the box right there. 3-1 count here. And it is fouled.
And you know, you were talking about that wind advisory earlier, and I mean, the weather's great now. You know, a little breeze, but this is great baseball weather.
Yeah, definitely. That light breeze, really not too aggressive right now. As we are going to get a courtesy runner, JT Ware will come in to pinch run. As Nico Oleo, steps in. As that pitch misses. As the ball will get away and be a wild pitch, and runner will take second. 2-0 count, or 2-0 count with a runner in scoring position now. Really a place you want to be.
Yeah, and I think he just needs to get a couple strikes going to warm up. You know, he's been missing the zone just by a little bit. I think once he gets those first couple strikes back, he's going to be good.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like he's really trying to paint that outside, and he's getting it sometimes to call, but I really think he wants to swing and miss on that outside part.
Yeah, I definitely think you're right there. I don't think anybody tries to paint the corners to get the call. It's just to get those guys buying at it.
As the ball is going to drop and get down, as Dante Nieto will field it and bring it in quickly as possible to prevent a run to come in. But that will advance the runner to third, so now it's runners on first and third. No outs for the T-Birds here. As Cam Provincio comes up to the plate. As Herrera misses down low once again. And that one was probably the best pitch you're going to get all night right there. Right down the middle,
right
gets
down
the
the middle,
strike.
he didn't even think about hitting it.
Yeah, might be waiting for that first strike.
I think that's definitely what his plan was. Now that they've seen it, he's ready for it.
Yeah, that definitely might be the approach for them right now, is they will try a pick move to third then first, and it will get away from the first baseman and roll into the bullpen and be a dead ball. So the T-Birds will get one on the air from the first baseman there. And right there, that might be one of the ones where you just hold it.
Yeah, especially with none away, you might just want to try to get a strike and then maybe go for it. But even then, I'd still hold it.
Yeah, with no outs, I think you really got to hold that one, as we got a swing and a miss there. But I think you gotta kind of just bite the bullet there and focus on the runner on third and not try to backpick.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
as it is a drop strike 3, and no one will advance on the confusion, and the Troopers will get an out. Another one of those situations there where the T-Birds probably could have got away with a sneaky run.
Oh, definitely. Catcher left the plate to throw out.
And I believe, don't know what the stoppage is. I believe it's on the outs, as there's just one out. I believe the scoreboard was wrong there for a second. As we get that verified, there's one out here in the top of the third, as the T-Birds have plated one run on an error, and that pitch is going to miss a bit high. And he misses down low, and 3-0 here.
And that seems to be a place he's missing quite frequently. Is down low on his pitches.
Yeah, I feel like we've been seeing that a lot. We've been seeing him miss down low or up high kind of evenly right now, as he misses again, and that should, I guess that's ball 3 there.
I guess so. It was already up on the scoreboard as ball 3, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
And Herrera will just paint one down the middle and get a strike here. And that pitch will be fouled off and sent on the roof of the school.
And you know what? Props to the pitcher for bringing it back to a full count. He was down 3-0, and he's come back-to-back strikes here.
Yeah, definitely. When you're down 3-0, it is very hard to get back. He misses high, and that will be another free base for the T-Birds. With runners on first and third and one out. Swing and a miss. Quick update on our district championship softball game. After one, it's America's 0 and Eastwood 0. As Herrera gets it in for his second strike of the at-bat. And Jay's definitely an important game going on over there at America's. Both teams fighting for the 1 seed right now. Well, actually, if Eastwood takes tonight, they are the outright district champions. But if America's takes tonight, I believe they'll have to play a seeding game.
In town. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
in town. You never want to have to play an extra game.
No, you don't. And that means if Eastwood loses, they have to share the district title with America's. And I don't think they want to do that, you know? I don't think we want that either.
Yeah, that's definitely what you don't want to have happen. And then also, the Trailblazers have beat the Troopers once in a non-district game over at the Fox Country tournament early on in the season. And then the Troopers got them back as we get a ground ball there. And that's going to end the inning. But the T-Birds will plate 2 runs and a couple hits. The Troopers will be up after this short break. We are back here as Ivan Macias will lead off the bottom of the third here for the Troopers. And we'll look at his first strike. And misses down low for 1-1. As he swings and he misses. And once again, the count is even, 2-2. As the winds start to pick up a little, and it is a ground ball, gets past the shortstop, and we have a leadoff single here in the bottom of the third. As Brandon Gomez steps into the plate.
And this guy's ready to hit a dinger.
Yeah.
That walk-up song tells you everything you need to know.
That walk-up song definitely has that little swagger factor you need.
Yes, it does.
As the pick to first is no good. And pinch running right now is Isaiah Zamora on first, as a hit and run will be fouled off and counts even at 1-1. As the breaking ball misses. And the count will be 2 balls, 1 strike. Another attempt to first and back safely. And once again on the pick.
I think they're a little nervous about that pinch runner out there.
Yeah, I think after they saw that hit and run, they definitely kind of want to keep the Troopers away, as Zamora gets a 3-step lead.
He's going to miss out on the way there.
Yeah, and that definitely could be I'm worried about the runner on first.
Maybe a pitch out.
Yeah, situation there. Didn't look to be a pitch out, but just kind of felt that way, the location. As Zamora will take second, but it will be a free pass for Gomez. As Dante Nieto steps up to the plate after hitting an RBI double in the first inning. As Signs deals and misses down low. As it is fouled at the catcher's face mask.
Here's we're gonna take a little time.
As Nieto swings and misses for strike 2. And the runners will be going on an infield fly. An infield fly will be called, and they're going to get a double up as Isaiah Zamora was running on that hit and run attempt again. And just unfortunate. As the curveball gets in there for a strike. As the pickoff to first. And he will go down 0-2 in the count there. And pitch misses just outside there. As he looks at strike 3, and the T-Birds will get out of the inning with no damage done and 1 runner left on. As we come to you in the top of the 4th, and it is popped up, and a diving catch by Dante Nieto over there in right field.
And he's just having himself a great first half of the game. You know, he came out his first at bat and hit a bomb out to left field, and there he is making a great play out there in right field.
Yeah, definitely one of those players where When you need him, he's going to perform. As Herrera spikes one into the ground. And we have another update on the softball game at the end of the second inning. Still 0-0. So a little bit of a pitcher's duel going on over there in the first 2 innings.
Yeah, and those are always fun, you know, when the pitches are both hot. Just, you know, what team can get a hit first.
Especially in a big-time game like that. Like, they are playing for all the marbles over there.
They are indeed, you know. District championship's a big deal, and, you know, gets you better seating in the playoffs, and that's important.
And you definitely don't want to have to travel.
That is a good point. Traveling is no fun in the playoffs. And especially for an underdog team, being at home will be so much better.
As Herrera gets a swing and a miss for his, I believe, 6th strikeout of tonight's ball game. So nearing the double digits in the strikeout department. As Diego Enriquez steps up to the plate for his second at-bat tonight. Another interesting thing to talk about is on the Tuesday's contest, the score was close to the score we're getting right now here in the 4th inning. The Troopers did have the lead the majority of the game, and the T-Birds kind of came alive late and got 2 runs late in the game to kind of seal the deal over there. As Corby Wagner steps into the box. And he will hack at the first pitch. It'll be a slow roller to second, but it will get the out. We've seen a lot of those tonight. Seen a lot of those ground ball outs to second tonight. Really jamming those right-hand hitters.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of it.
And that's going to be a ball missing outside. And that pitch is going to be fouled off.
Give me a thumbs up if you see it.
Got it?
As the pitch is going to get in there in the lower part of the plate.
Yeah, that was just barely a strike.
Yeah, that's a beautiful paint of that lower half. As he misses down and away for ball 2. As he fouls off the elevated fastball. And that elevated fastball has really been a nightmare tonight for the Troopers. A lot of swings and misses and a lot of looked at strike threes with that pitch. As he delivers and a ground ball up the middle. And the Troopers have one on with one out here in the bottom of the 4th, and they're top of the lineup coming up. As the Troopers flip the lineup for the 3rd time tonight. As the runner takes off and the throw is on time, but the bounce is going to affect the tag. He's going to get in there with a stolen base.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for that bounce, I don't think he was making that one.
Yeah, I think if that ball's on a line, I think he might be out by a couple feet. As the breaking ball gets in there for strike 1. As the pitch is going to clip him for the second time
today. Yes, it is.
Dang, definitely not happy about that one.
I definitely would not be.
And that was more on the backside too. The first inning gets clipped right in the back, and now takes a little one off the little calf there.
Yeah, and it's no fun wearing a pitch. We've all been there, and it's the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah, got to be one of the worst feelings you could feel.
Yeah, it definitely is. But you know what? It gets you on base, gets your team excited. They're ready to make a play.
And now Isaac Herrera steps in. Let's see if he could give himself a little protection as he watches ball 1. Once again, that lower half has really been contested tonight by both pitchers. Both pitchers really trying to pound the lower half. As Herrera puts one up the middle, and that's gonna plate a run, and the ball's gonna simmer away, but no one will advance, but the Troopers will get one in on a ground ball up the middle by Isaac Herrera. As the T-Birds will have a meeting at the mound here. And I believe we are gonna get a pitching change here. And we're not gonna get a pitching change here.
No, and it might be necessary in the next inning the way this guy is pitching right now.
Yeah, I feel like the Eastwood really had them like dead to rights in the first inning, and then they kind of slowed down, weren't making contact, but we're having consistent hits here now, and you start to think maybe it's time to dig into your bullpen.
Yeah, and it might be. Maybe give him another inning to see if he can get himself out of this. He's gonna check on
As
second.
Aiden Wante will pinch run for Isaac Herrera. And another pick move to second.
They are definitely acknowledging the speed that is on the bases right now.
I definitely don't want those runners moving on a free pass. As the runners will go and a hit and run on a line drive to left, and it's going to get down.
That's gonna.
And one comes in, but Wante will be held up at second, and it will be a 1 RBI double for Carlos Herrera as we get another mound visit.
And that could have been 2 out there. The fielder kind of gooped the ball out.
And that might be the night at 87 pitches. We are going to get a new pitcher in here for the T-Birds. And the new pitcher is going to be number 13.
Jonathan Escobar.
As we're going to take a quick break as they warm up here. As the new pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Escobar, faces his first batter, and his first pitch, not what you wanted to see.
Yeah, that one was right down and past his catcher. And that's just not a pitch that you want to throw, especially not in the situation that you're in right now.
Yeah, and if we got a deeper backstop here, we may have seen an attempt to go home. As the pitch misses down and away, down, just really down there.
Yeah, I don't know if he goes away. He goes right into the dirt, and he puts himself in a hole at 2-0.
Yeah, definitely something you don't want to do as a new pitcher, dig yourself in a hole. As he goes down 3-0 now.
Yeah, and this is just not where you want to be. 2 runners on base, down in the count. No good for this pitcher right now.
And ball 4.
Number 6, Brandon.
As Jonathan Escobar came in and a 4-pitch walk, and now Brandon Gomez comes to the plate with bases loaded and 1 out.
Yeah, and the bad situation just got a whole lot worse.
Definitely. You definitely do not want Eastwood right now to extend their lead as he finds his first strike. And 1-1 count.
Oh, and that's a great shot. That's going to drive 2 runs in, and that's going to be an RBI single.
A 2 RBI single there for the freshman Brandon Gomez. And the Troopers extend their lead to 9 as Dante Nieto will step up to the plate. And as we know, Dante Nieto has a little bit of pop in the bat tonight.
Yeah, and tonight he's been looking great at the plate. He had a ball that almost went deep in the first inning, and he's probably looking to go deep this inning.
Yeah, definitely has a chance now. With the wind really gusting towards left field right now, probably won't see any too big of shots to left field right now. Mainly lefties have the advantage right now. As a foul tip, and Nieto is in the hole, 0-2. And the pitch misses just a tad bit inside. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the ball be ball 2 there.
Yeah, and that's going to even the count. Oh, what a hit there. And that's going to be an out.
That was some solid contact there, but
Yeah, that's great contact. Just didn't go his way.
yeah, kind of straight to the center fielder there. Took a couple steps in.
Fielded it cleanly.
Yeah, really tracked it down. And it will be a
That's
ground.
going to be a good hit. He's going to try to get it all the way back to first, and he will. And that'll end the inning.
as Herrera comes out for his 5th inning of work and will spike it down. And he gets down in the count now, 2-0. Misses high, 3-0. Herrera on 72 pitches right now.
Yeah, but he is having a great day on the mound.
Yeah,
He did have one walk early on, but I think he has 6 strikeouts now today.
Yeah, you really can't doubt the control when you have 6 strikeouts.
No, you really can't, and he's managed to fight his way back into the count.
Yeah, and just like in this at-bat, down 3-0, and we get a foul ball and counts 3-2. And it's going to be a free pass here. And there will be a courtesy runner.
I believe that the courtesy runner is JT Ware.
As that ball is
Blown out
punched
to
into
right.
the air.
And there's Dante yet again. Seems that all night we've been calling his name.
Yeah, definitely the ball's really been flying over there to him tonight.
And every time it has, he's made a play on it.
As the first pitch is a swing and a miss.
Yeah, and that ball had some zip on it. Maybe a little frustration from the walk.
Yeah, definitely a bit of late zip there. As that ball is going to be driven right up the middle, and it's going to be a hit and advance the runner over to second. So with 1 out, runners on first and second, Pete Ramos steps up to the plate. No one currently warming up in the pin over there for the Troopers. So Herrera really in control right now as the ball is going to be a ball. And that's going to get the top half of the box and be the first strike of the at-bat here. And that ball will be fouled. 1-2 count.
And you can bet he's looking for another strikeout here to add to his totals.
Yeah, definitely. If you could get a strikeout here, it makes it a lot less pressure. As he fights off the up high fastball. And that ball will sink a little too early and even up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Herrera is going to miss high. And full count here, 3-2. And Herrera is going to add to his strikeout total with one there.
And that'll make it 7 on the day. He's looking good through 4 innings. As you were mentioning, he does have a pretty high pitch count, but doesn't seem to be affecting him quite yet.
Yeah, definitely. Herrera's really been a long-term pitcher for them, pitching most of his games he pitches, he goes all 7 innings. As that ball is going to be steamed up the middle, and
What a throw from center field there from Ethan Revilla.
almost a perfect throw there, and not allowing any runner to advance. Bases loaded here now. As Marcelo Provencio will come to the plate with bases loaded and 2 outs.
This is a big at-bat for the Troopers.
Definitely a big at-bat for the T-Birds right here. If they could get one across, more than likely keep them in the game. As they're going to take a little timeout. As Herrera goes from the set. And he misses high. And once again, he misses high for a 3-0 count here. As that'll be the first strike of the at-bat there. As now the Trooper bullpen is cooking, as Carlos Herrera will start stretching out over there as a 3-2 count here. As runners will be moving here, 3-2, 2 outs. And everyone's moving, and it is fouled off.
And yet again, he has managed to bounce back in the count and bring it to a full count.
Yeah, definitely one of those things where he's fouling behind in counts, but been able to claw his way back in with just strikes and foul balls.
Yeah, and I think that's really important to his success today in the strikeouts. You know, he's just been able to fight back. That's gonna be a hit.
With the runners
Ooh, but they're
moving,
gonna throw him out.
and it will be a 6-3 to end the inning. And the T-Birds, even with bases loaded, don't get anything across, as the Troopers still lead 9-3. as Corby Wagner steps into the plate and looks at strike one. As we have an update on the district championship softball game over at America's High School, the Troopers currently lead 2-0 headed into the bottom of the third. So definitely a little lead building over there as Wagner fouls one off again with the 0-2 count.
Yeah, and like we were talking about earlier, whoever got their bats hot first was definitely going to get out to the early lead. And it appears that the Troopers did.
And now it's really going to be a pitcher's duel over there. Can the Troopers keep them at 0? As that pitch is going to miss. As Wagner swings and misses at the high fastball. As Corona looks at strike one. And he swings and a miss at strike two. Down in the count 0-2 with 1 out. And it's going to be a called strike three, but dropped, and the throw over to first will get him. And 2 strikeouts here early on. As the Troopers will flip the lineup for the 4th time here tonight. As he's going to look at ball one. And misses low once again. So after 2 straight strikeouts, you see 2 straight really missed pitches. As he misses once again up high. And the count's going to be 3-0. As that'll be ball 4 and a walk.
And it seems like the hot start to his inning is now cooling down a little as he lets the first runner on base.
Yeah, definitely cooled down at the wrong time. That's the top of the lineup there. Really don't want to give away free passes to these guys.
No, you really don't. They got a lot of speed in the top of their lineup.
As he will attempt for second, but the throw is on line this time. And a beautiful throw from behind the plate will end the inning there for the Troopers, as the Troopers plate none across here in the bottom of the 5th. As we welcome you back here for the 6th inning. Isaac Herrera still on the mound here for the Troopers. And that ball is steamrolled to third, but John Delgado has a good handle on it and throws it across the dime for the first out of the inning. I don't know if I've ever seen that, Jace, a first base coach change.
Yeah, no, that is a strange
It's
substitution.
strange, yes. I don't know about that one. I've never seen that one before. No, I guess I would assume that his night is over and he's coaching first base now.
That is a strange occurrence.
As Herrera deals, and it is a chopped foul ball. As the sun's starting to set here on a really beautiful night, light breeze. As Herrera misses down low.
Yeah, and you said it best. It is great weather today, and it's just been great weather the whole game. And you know, it was supposed to be awful weather today. You had a wind advisory, but it's ceased, and it is a great day to play some baseball.
Yeah, like there was talks about moving this game to tomorrow, thinking about the wind, but really no big gust of wind tonight. Really fair weather, and really just perfect night for baseball. Not too hot. Of course, earlier, like around 4 o'clock, it was a little hot, but the breeze came in a little later on as the sun set. Really a perfect night.
Yeah, and the breeze really came in at the best time. As you stated, it was a very hot day, and that breeze has really cooled it off.
As a 3-2 count, Herrera deals, and it will be a strike right down the middle, and catches another strikeout.
Give him 8 on the day.
Yeah, got to be in the double digits, I believe, by now. I think he has a little more than 8. He's at 99 pitches, so this will be his 100th pitch. As ball 1 is taken. And Herrera misses high. We see an observation here. Carlos Herrera was warming up, and now Carlos Herrera is not warming up. So you wonder if a little conversation went on in the dugout, and Isaac Herrera said, "This is my game, I'm finishing this," as there's a line drive smoked up the middle. And they will get their first hit of the inning here. And a re-entry will come in. As we'll get our first mound visit for the Troopers.
And you know, you were mentioning a pitcher warming up in the bullpen, and this could be a talk about that.
And that's going to be the end of the night for Herrera. Herrera will end the night on 102 pitches and only 3 runs. I believe one of them was unearned. So definitely a productive night for Isaac Herrera on his senior night.
Yeah, and you can't say enough about him tonight. He was just on fire.
And I believe Brandon Gomez is going to come into pitches. He's taking off his tape and getting ready. And Aiden Wante will take over the left field duties. as Christian Ramos will be the first batter Brandon Gomez faces here tonight, with 2 outs and a runner on first here in the top of the 6th. And Gomez deals and gets the call on the elevated fastball.
Kicks and deals, and that's gonna be a strike. Strike 2.
As Gomez delivers and misses down low for ball 1. As it is a ground ball to short and really in no man's land, and will be a base hit for the T-Birds as they get a little bit of a spark here with 2 outs with a runner on first and second.
And they're gonna bring on a courtesy runner.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
Never mind, they're changing their first base coach yet again.
So I believe the first base coach went in to pinch run, and they needed a new first base coach in there. Definitely an odd substitution. As first pitch is skied into the air and is gonna get out and into the stands. I don't know if I've seen a coach run onto the field during a substitution time, especially to go coach first base.
No, I definitely haven't seen that before. But
No, there's a first time for
everything.
Yeah, there is
You
a
are
first time
right.
for everything. As that pitch is going to be a little inside and roll away, but no runners are going to advance.
Let's go, Brandon, right here.
1-1 count, 2 outs, top of the 6th, runners on first and second. New pitcher is Brandon Gomez, as Isaac Herrera really controlled the night. Lost it a little at the end, as this ball is going to be launched. And it is going to hit off the wall as Aiden Wante can't track it down. One run's going to score, another one's going to score, and the T-Birds strike with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th and cut the lead down to 4. That was a great piece of hitting there.
Yeah, that was just a great shot out to left field. And the wind's starting to pick up a little out here.
Yeah, I think if he got that gust of wind we just got there, that ball maybe goes over. That ball was crushed.
Yeah, it was rocketed out there, and Aiden Wante was there, he just didn't make the play.
And that's the high wall part of the field, so you think maybe, yes, it's deeper down the right field line, but that ball had a chance. As Gomez deals and gets him on the breaking ball for strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't know what that guy was swinging at. That one was in the dirt.
Yeah, that was a pretty pitch there. Really, that backside spin you really like seeing on those breaking balls. And this ball is gonna drop in, and it's gonna bounce over Deontay Neto's head, and he's gonna stretch it out into a double. And that ball is going to roll away a little as the T-Birds get another one across and cut the lead down to 3. And now you start to think, was the pitching change a little premature with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th?
Ooh, and that's a pitch in the dirt. It's going to bounce off the backstop.
As the wind has picked up a little here later in the ball game. And that is going to be a ball missing a little high as the count is 2-0.
Yeah, and you wonder if the wind's going to play any factor in the outcome of this game now.
Yeah, definitely. I think on that little bloop pop-up there, it kind of did play a factor. Mainly the hop played the biggest factor, but I believe the wind kind of misdirected the ball. As Gomez deals and it is fouled off, and it's going to even the count at 2-2.
Yeah, and a strike would be big here, getting him out of the inning and letting this pitcher just recuperate after this 3-run.
Yeah, I believe Coronado will get one credited run. I believe the run on first was his, as that is a strikeout that's going to end the inning. But the T-Birds get a couple of runs here in the top of the third and cut the lead down to 3 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. As the first pitch is going to miss low for a ball. As the Troopers looking to add a little insurance here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one just misses. This is going to be 2-0. As that is going to be the first strike of the at-bat. And Jace, not good news here. The Lady Troopers down 2-3 going into the top of the 4th over at America's High School in their district championship matchup. As that ball's going to miss high.
Yeah, you know, we were talking about the pitching duel, and it looks like the pitching duel is coming to an end. And it's going to be more of a hitter's game.
Yeah, as the bats have really came alive over there. As a foul tip will be strike 2 and a full count here to the leadoff batter of the inning, Aiden Wante. Aiden Wante, of course, came in for Isaac Herrera and went to left field. as the bad news just keeps to ramping up. We just had a grand slam by Americas, and they now lead 2-7 in the bottom of the 5th, as Aiden Wante will swing and miss for strike 3. As Gio Martinez will come up to the plate and foul one off as a pinch hitter. And that's going to be ball 2, or ball 1, correction. As that is a swing and a miss for strike 2. As 2 straight balls are going to load up the count 3-2 here for Gio Martinez. You know, when you're coming in as pinch hitter, you really want to try to make an impact, and this is your chance. As he swings and a miss, and that will be the 2nd strikeout of the inning.
Number 10, Ivan Macias.
And with 2 outs here in the inning, Ivan Macias will come up to bat.
Off.
As the first pitch will be low and be ball 1. And second pitch will be...
Second pitch was in the dirt for ball 2.
And 3 straight balls in the dirt.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm seeing some action in the bullpen.
Yeah, for the Troopers, I cannot make out who it is, but definitely some action down there. And that will be called strike 1. As that ball is crushed foul.
And that'll make the count full at 3-2. It appears the action in the bullpen for the Eastwood Troopers is Isaac Herrera.
As that is going to be ball 4.
Number 6, Brandon Gomez.
And with 2 outs and a runner on first, Brandon Gomez steps into the plate, looking to get himself some insurance runs. And gonna be a hit by pitch. It's gonna clip his elbow guard, and Brandon Gomez will get a free pass to first. And they will bring a courtesy runner. I do not see who it is from here. It is Elijah Mata. It's Elijah Mata, the pinch runner that comes in. As the first pitch will be a ball to Dante Nieto. And that'll be ball 2 in the dirt, as they will take third base. And now runners on first and third with 2 balls, no strikes, and 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. And that's going to be ball 3. 3-0 count, and the pitch is in there for a strike, and we'll take it to a 3-1 count. Really interesting to see that Elijah Mata did not take second on any of these pitches, especially with the runner on third now, and a couple of those balls getting away from the catcher. As Dante Nieto hammers a ball,
And that one's gone.
over left field. And that is a 3-run shot for Dante Nieto.
And he's been making plays all night, and here's yet another one for him.
Yeah, definitely a guy that's been putting in the work all night long, and that's gonna cap it off tonight for him.
Number 11, Diego Marquez.
As now the Troopers extend their lead to 12-6. Really match the 3 that the T-Bird just put up in the top half of the inning. And a little bit of a 2-out rally there. You get a walk, you get a hit by pitch, and then you get a home run.
Yeah, and, you know, the cards were in their favor there.
As that ball is going to be a little tad bit inside and be ball 2. And I think if you're Coronado right now, you got to let him finish out the game, because you kind of don't want to blow an arm. I know you never say never in any type of game, but 6 runs is a steep, very steep achievement to get in 1 inning.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I don't think that this game is worth another arm.
Yeah, you might just write him out the rest of the night and let whatever happens happen. That'll be a strike and 3-1 count. And that will be ball 4. So the Troopers get 4 straight base runners, and we're gonna get a mound visit.
Yeah, and you have to think that this mound visit is because of his, you know, the home run probably shook his confidence a little, and now he's walked the runner.
As Corby Wagner will step into the box facing the new pitcher. And he will look at strike one. As he looks at strike two. And now down in the count, 0-2. And pitch goes way inside. And that is going to be ball two and even up the count at 2-2. And that's going to be strike three looking, and that's going to end the inning. But the Troopers played across three on an amazing home run by Deontay Nieto. As that ball is lined up the middle on first pitch of the inning, and the T-Birds kind of pick up where they left off.
Number 10, Marcelo Provincial.
And that's going to be ball one. Or ball two, correction. Or ball one. As the pickoff move to first is going to beam the first base runner there. As a swing and a miss and a throw to first.
First base with number 15, Noah Nunez.
As there is a defensive substitution, Noah Nunez will come in at first. Gomez delivers and it is fouled. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners on first.
Wait, Casey, you have a red mark right here because he choked you.
Christian will take.
And that's going to be strike 3 on the breaking ball outside, and the Troopers are 2 outs away. as the pick over to first. And that will be a tad bit outside. And the count's going to go to 2-0. As the Troopers do have a little bit of action in the bullpen. As that is going to be foul tipped and be strike one. And folks, don't forget to join us for our senior night presentations at the conclusion of the game. More than likely 10 minutes, give or so, after the conclusion of the game. So stick around for that, as that is going to be strike two. And that's going to get him on the breaking ball, down and away. Back-to-back strikeouts on that breaking ball there for Gomez. And the Troopers are 1 out away from closing it out here. And that's going to be strike one.
Yeah, they are 1 out away, and the action in the bullpen has ceased.
Yeah, I think Coach Munoz over there just thinks, hey, I'm gonna let my freshman finish this out. No matter what happens, I got 6 runs behind me. So, with one swing of the bat, they can't catch up. As the runner's gonna go, a swing and a miss, and no one is covering.
No one on second.
Oh, and shortstop and second baseman kind of falling asleep there. Good job of the center fielder to be there.
Yeah, that was a big time play because that could have gotten a whole lot worse.
Yeah, center field's not heads up. That probably gets away for a run. As that's gonna be the last out of the ball game, and the Troopers win it 12-6. And for all of us at Eastwood Performance and Athletics, we would like to thank you, and please continue watching as we start with our senior night presentation for this final line. How do you pronounce studio, bro?
It's on the right.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Oh, that lace. Oh, no way that girl just did that. Hopefully they know it's live. Chris, can you go like stand in front of them and just like, yeah. Yeah, like, oh, go like to the mouth. Yeah, right there, and then just pointing at them. Just so we're not. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. So gonna get insomnia.
Yeah, we did need to wait down until the other one.
Yeah. No, we thought we need to. Should I call break?
Huh?
Should I call break?
Good evening, Trooper baseball fans, family, and friends. We ask at this time that you turn your attention to the field. Every year, Eastwood is proud to have student athletes who represent the school well through their hard work both on the diamond and in the classroom. Today, we would like to call attention to those members of the baseball team who today are, for only one more game, representing the Troopers here at Fort Eastwood Field. Eastwood is privileged to have 8 seniors finishing their high school careers this year. Each has contributed to the history and the tradition of the Troopers during their time at Eastwood, and we would like to honor their hard work and dedication at this time.
Focus.
Our first senior is number 1 outfielder pitcher Dante Nieto. Dante is accompanied by his mother Gina, brothers Cordell and Elijah, and sister Jasmine. Dante's future plans and goals are to make it as far as I can in baseball and become a successful entrepreneur. Dante's greatest baseball memory is beating the state-ranked team in Austin and going 3-for-1. Dante would like to thank God and the huge support system from family, friends, and coaches. Dante is being presented with a signed baseball, a sash, and a baseball bat by sophomore Noah Nunez. Our next senior, number 3, second baseman, Isaiah Coronado. Isaiah is accompanied by his father and mother, Alex and Paula Corona. Isaiah is going to the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque to study and become a civil engineer. Isaiah's greatest baseball memory is going out of town to play with the team and have a good time. Isaiah would like to thank the parents for all their support and would also like to thank the coaches for helping him become the man he is today. Isaiah is being presented with a signed baseball, a sash, and a baseball bat by sophomore Isaiah Sorolla. Our next senior, number 7, outfielder, Ethan Revilla. Ethan is accompanied by his mother, Crystal Watkins. Ethan's goals are to play college baseball, get his biology degree, get into medical school, and become an orthopedic doctor. Ethan's greatest baseball memory is hitting the walk-off base hit in the Las Vegas Tournament Championship. Ethan is thankful for his parents, family, friends, coaches, and most importantly, God for giving him all the blessings and opportunities I've had in my life and in baseball. Ethan is being presented with a signed baseball, a sash, and a baseball bat by sophomore Braden Ellison. Our next senior, number 10, catcher, Ivan Macias. Ivan is accompanied by his father and mother, Victor and Ivan Macias, and his sister, Iris Macias. Ivan's goals are to play Division I baseball and major in radiology. Ivan's greatest baseball memory is traveling out of town and playing baseball with the team this year. Ivan is thankful for God and for family in the way that they pushed him to do better, especially my pops. I am also thankful for all my coaches that have helped me to get to where I am in this sport. Ivan is being presented with a signed baseball, a sash, and a baseball bat by sophomore John Delgado. Our next senior is number 11, first baseman, Diego Marquez. Diego is accompanied by his father and mother and sister, Diego, Terry, and Sofia Marquez. Diego's future plans and goals are to attend a university in East Texas, get a business degree, and a welding certificate. Diego's greatest baseball memory is traveling out of town and spending time on the bus with the boys. Diego would like to thank all who supported him throughout his baseball career, both family and friends. Diego is being presented with a signed baseball, a sash, and a baseball bat by freshman Brandon Gomez. Our next senior is number 12, third baseman and pitcher, Isaac Herrera.
Now, it's gonna be my mom and then us three brothers.
For who?
Gio. Gio Martinez. Or just say brothers, three brothers.
Isaac is being accompanied by his parents, Otto and Monica Herrera, and brother, Eric Herrera. Isaac's goals are to continue to play baseball in college, all the while continuing to degree in computer science. Isaac's greatest baseball memory is tonight. Since we are celebrating each senior on the team, he's proud to call each one of them his brothers because they have struggled and failed together, but have also triumphed together. Looking at tonight, being a senior, Isaac can express how grateful he is to have played alongside each senior and for making tonight his greatest memory. Isaac is thankful for his family, for always supporting him in every decision he's made, not only in baseball, but also school as well. He's truly grateful to have them in his life and truly blessed to have gotten this far in both his education and baseball with their help and guidance. Isaac is being presented with a signed baseball, a sash, and a baseball bat by sophomore Corby Wagner. Our next senior is number 27, pitcher outfielder Gio Martinez. Gio is being accompanied by his mother, Claudia Rodriguez, and his brothers, Kevin, Denzel, and Josh. Gio's future goals are to keep playing baseball and to go to college. Gio's greatest baseball memory is every time I get up to the mound and pitch. Gio is grateful for my parents, my brothers, cousins, teammates, and doubters. Gio is being presented with a baseball, a sash, and a baseball bat by juniors Aiden Fuente and Jacob Casares. Our next senior is catcher Isaiah Ilozondo. Isaiah is being accompanied by his father and mother, Nacho and Irma Elizondo. Isaiah's goal after high school is to attend a university and earn a degree in mechanical engineering. Isaiah's greatest baseball memory is playing at the Texas Rangers spring facility in Arizona in front of a sold-out crowd. Isaiah is thankful for the support his parents gave him throughout the years playing baseball tournaments and showcases. Isaiah is being presented with a signed baseball, a sash, and a baseball bat by junior Carlos Herrera. The players will now throw one last pitch to their parents to culminate their brilliant careers at Fort Eastwood Field.
Should I go wide? Like that? No, actually, Chris is better. Interesting. Yeah? Yeah, Chris? No, I like that wide shot. Oh, Chris has died. That's fine, Chris. He died. I have a battery. Who's this camera? That's what no? My camera.
Turn it off. I just have to.
Yeah, it died. Yeah, it died.
Come on, I'm starting to.
No, I think we're gonna set you back down. Hold on. It's an arm workout.
Thank you, seniors, for all you have done for this program,
Make sure it's on auto.
and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Thank you and have a good evening.
Actually, you're good. We're done. Yeah, we're done.
Yeah. The feed was really good. Feed, yeah.
I'll turn this one off.
Yeah.
Do I end? Coach? Do I end?